Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So we're still working on the zebra exhibit, but I'm just back in my house a second because I need to grab one of the zebras that we have in storage, and this is the zebra that I asked for you to leave the names for. And if I remember correctly, it should be in this one. Let's just check. I think it's this wild horse. But I think there's like another... Yeah, there's one that's wild horse and one that's horse mob. So I'm not sure which of these is the zebra, but we can test it out. I think it might be this one with 20 health, but I might be wrong. And the name that I decided to choose to fit the zebra was this name here, Zambia. And I think that would suit it really well because it begins with Z and it's just perfect. So I've done a bit of work in the zebra exhibit, which we'll go see in a second. I think I'm actually tempted to grab those lions because I want to build an exhibit for those shortly. I think that they'll be next after the zebras. We still have these in here. Still got to make some cultivators to finish that room off. We've got our slimes here. We've got these dinosaurs, which I'm still not sure what they are. We have our panda here that some people have told me how to tame with sugarcane. I don't think I have any sugarcane on me right now, but we'll build an exhibit for this panda in the future. But we're going to leave and we're going to go head over to the zebra exhibit. I'm just going to quickly check in here, see if we have anything on our to-do list that we could get done. So I've crossed a few things off. We've still got to relocate the bird exhibits. I think we'll do that sooner rather than later. I've got old exhibits to remove. We've got the museum and the butterfly area to do. I think I'm actually going to add some other things to there. So I'm going to take this off the wall if I can. And I'm actually going to add something to it. I'm going to get rid of this one that says give Alex money. And I'm going to do... so I'm going to put zebra exhibit, and I'm actually going to go and replace some of these. So we've got the dolphin exhibit that we've done, so I'm going to change that to what do we have in the old zebra exhibit? So we need to find something to put in the old zebra exhibit, and I'll put a question mark there. We've named and tamed the turtles, so I'm going to get rid of this one. That's going to be blank. Nice, or technically we've got the travelling salesman that can sell us that, and the NPCs as well. Yep, I've done that. I've moved the lab to the roof, so our to-do list is getting quite empty actually, and fixed bird sign. I did that a while ago. So I'm trying to think of some other things that we could add on. I probably can't think of any right now, but I guess I could move these to the front page. So we've got relocate bird exhibits, reroll exhibits. Oh yeah, so find a home for lions, find lion, wait, we'll put lion exhibit there, and I want to do something with giraffes as well, so I'm going to put giraffe exhibit, and also plant trees, and that's going to be in capitals because it's very important. So I'm going to put this on the wall there, and I think that's it. I'm gonna have to remember to flick through it because I'll forget otherwise. But that's another thing we've got on our to-do list, and we're gonna head over to the zebra exhibit very quickly right now. I keep forgetting that the slimes are above there. It's very annoying. Oops. Walk past the stairs. That's not very good, is it? And I don't know if I showed you this, but I decorated my garden for Easter. I put all the Easter eggs everywhere. Why are you out of the little fenced off area there? And I haven't seen any of them harvest the trees yet, so I don't think they can. They're still planting all the wheat seeds despite me taking them all off them. They just managed to pull some out of thin air, so they're still planting the crops, the wheat, but I'm not too fussed about that. Okay, so I've done a bit of building. The fence, I've sort of finished the fence, but I ran into a bit of a problem. I'm very indecisive again, so there are like 3 or 4 different styles of fences that I can't choose between. There is this style here, which is just like the regular blocks and Carpenter's blocks, the diagonal ones, with no like fence above it. So technically if you wanted you could jump into the exhibit, though that's not really advised. Then over here I've got like this little fence area so that you can't jump over it, but it looks like that. So I do like the look of it, but you can't do it on the corners, so it looked a bit odd. And then we have this style here, which is where I put like the little fence posts in and the similar fence, but instead of doing curves, I've got this little blocky bit on with this spruce wood top on it, and that looks good. And then finally we have this curve here with the wooden block on top, which is what I did have originally, but you can't really see into the exhibit unless you jump over, so that's a bit of a nuisance. So I think I might just expand it all with a similar style to this, or maybe even continue this sort of style with the little roof bit on top, because I think that turned out quite well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put like the little fencing on top. I've still got to plant some trees. I did go around and I raised it all up one because you couldn't really see it from here. It was a bit too deep, so I put in a layer of dirt and it's all turned into grass now. I planted a few more shrubs. This is the 9 bark that I really like. It's really nice and bushy and I think it suits this place very well. We have a fox in here. Not quite sure why the fox is in there, so I'm just going to put him on the other side of this fence if I can. He'll probably climb straight back in because there's not really a barrier to stop him from doing so. What else? Yes, so I've added this little section over here, this little pond, as a little extension of this pond over here. I think this is a bigger pond and it's a much better place to like drink from. And zebras are actually from the savannah, so they live on the plains, and their diet mainly consists of grasses. So I've gone around and I've put lots and lots of this grass in, and also this wheatgrass and various other things. But today what we're going to do is we're going to add in a few acacia trees to represent the climate that they come from. So I should have some of those in here, acacia saplings, and I think it would actually be pretty cool to put in some cinnamon saplings. I know that they wouldn't eat the cinnamon, but it'd be nice to have a different type of tree in here. I've also got some reed canary grass that I want to put down, and also some of this prairie brome. I can't say that word. Prairie brome and switchgrass that I think will look good. And we have all these seeds I managed to pick up while gathering up the grass. Okay, so I'm gonna actually get out these horses. I need to remember which is which. So one of them is a zebra and one of them isn't. So I've got my safari net out to grab the one that isn't a zebra. So let's see. That one is not a zebra. That one was another horse, or one of those flying horses, and it quite startled me. This should be the zebra, yeah. And this is the zebra that we're naming Zambia. And now I've got to remember that this horse mob in here is one of the evil horses that I think I picked up from the nether. And I'm not sure what it is, like the Dark Pegasus or something, but it looks pretty cool. Oh, and something else that I want to show you is when I was exploring the world, I came across some penguins that are called cloud penguins, and I get them out, but they fly away, so I guess I could get them out in the Owl Observatory. I think that's what I'll do actually. And it's raining, which is a disappointment. I probably need to change this biome into something where it's not raining quite as much, because it doesn't really rain much in the savannah. But we'll head up here. Oh my gosh! Look at all these gardens. What are they? Leafy gardens, stalk gardens. They've spread a lot. But we'll just head up here, up the way that's not really a route. And we'll go in here. And how are you doing, Luca? I think this is definitely my favourite exhibit. I've said that multiple times, but I just love it. And I think... Did I see eggs in that nest? No, I didn't. But there's lots of eggs all over here, all down the floor. So I'll pick those up. And yeah, so I've got to be careful here because I don't know whether this penguin will suffocate or anything, but I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like. It flies, and it flies very fast. So look at it. It's blue and it's just so magical. It's a cloud penguin, and I found it when I was wandering through a desert, and I'm not sure what it was doing there, but I think it looks wonderful. The only thing is that I'm not sure how you tame it, or whether you even can, or how I'd even go about enclosing it in an exhibit. So I'm going to try grab it. It's going to fly away from me, but if I do it... no, it doesn't want me to grab it. Oh yeah, there we are. We've got it. So I'm going to have to put that away in storage. I've got 2 of them. There were 3 that spawned, but one decided to fly into lava, and I wasn't going to go follow it. So we'll close that. And yeah, so we're going to just quickly plant some trees in the zebra exhibit. Look, you can see all the fences from up here, and you can see what the exhibit looks like. So I really do think that I'm going to do the same sort of style as I've got on the old zebra exhibit, because I think that looks good as well. And I'm actually thinking of adding another animal in with the zebras. In the ZooCraft Discoveries mod that I made, Alex made an awesome model for the an animal called Gemsbok, if I can spell this correctly, Gemsbok. Yes, it's spawn egg here. I can't actually show you what it looks like right now, but if we get ourselves some of those, I think they'd go really well alongside the zebras. Okay, so I'm going to get these trees out. I've got some bones to turn into bone meal. I've already got the trees out actually. I need to get these bushes and grasses out. And I do wish it would stop raining because this is such a nuisance. But we'll come in and these are mega packs, yes they are, so I can plant some of these over here. I think it'd be quite cool to have like a nice sort of border, like background full of these grasses. I think that would look very interesting. So I don't know whether I can grow these with bone meal, but if I can, that'd be awesome. Yes, but that used quite a lot of bone meal, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that on every single one of them. But look, that is so pretty. But fully grown ones drop 2, I think. But I can do the cheaty, spammy propagation thing that you can do on all the plant mega pack plants. And just get a few more of these. I'm also going to do it on the prairie bromes. To get a few more of those, because I think this is the sort of plant that you would find in a savanna. The other sort of plants are a bit too lush, but they work, so it's okay. So I think that might be enough. I'm going to plant some more of these reeds around the little pond here. And at the back area I'm going to plant some of these prairie bromes alongside these flowers. Oops. Hello, Mrs. Peahen. What are you doing in here? Yes, and when these grow, this will look really cool, I think. Just trying to give it a bit of variance. We've also got some switchgrass, which I find not very pretty, but I think that would suit this exhibit well as well. So more reeds, more of this prairie bromes, and also some trees as well. We need to plant some trees. So I'm going to plant some reeds over here. Prairie brome, more reeds, and I'm going to plant some reeds over here. And I do like the Better Foliage mod, which is the mod that makes all the leaves fall off the trees, if you can see that. None of them seem to be doing it right now. I don't know whether that's because it's raining or whether I'm too far away. But they do make the leaves quite bushy as well, if you can see that. That's also the mod that adds in these little reeds in the water. When the water is 1 block deep, it adds in like a little plant, and I think that looks very, very pretty. I do like it. But that's only the people that have that mod installed that can see it. So Ben, Seri and I think are the only ones that have it, but I might be wrong. So we've run out of those reeds. So the acacia saplings, where am I going to plant these? I'm thinking of putting one right here over the watering pond, the watering hole. So let's see how this turns out. I still wanted it to turn the other way, but that's fine, that's acceptable. I like that there. I'm going to plant one over here as well. Hopefully it will oh yeah, that only used 2 bone meal, that was good. Yeah, see, that's the sort of shape that I wanted over the pond to give them like a bit of shelter when they're drinking. So I'm going to plant another one over here as well, right here. That's okay, it's very straight, so I think I might try and see if I can get a bit more irregular shaped one. Pick all these up. Let's try that again, maybe a bit closer to the water. I don't know whether that's going to affect... oh yeah, that's a cool shape. I really like that one. So I think I'm just going to add another tree here, a bit closer to the fence. If that's going. Oh yeah, that's a perfect shape. That's perfect. Look at that. That is great. And maybe a couple over here as well. Oops. Okay, that one's not going to grow there, so maybe scooch it over a bit. Grab this bone meal. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and I'm going to get these cinnamon saplings, and I'm going to plant one. Where should I plant it? I think nearer the back. Or maybe over here. I don't know if cinnamon is actually poisonous as zebras. I don't imagine that it is, but if I find out it is, then I'll whip this out the exhibit as soon as possible. But I think it'd be cool just to have like a tree like that in here. So yeah, these reeds are growing quite nicely. I think I'm going to turn some of these into tall grass as well. That looks good. Oh yeah, I forgot I could bone meal the grass, can't I? There we are. This is looking good. This is looking good. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe even another tree here. Excuse me, Mrs. P. Hen. I think that might be too close to the wall. Yeah, it is. But I'll keep this. Oh wait. Maybe the acacia sapling. I do think it's still too close to the wall. But I'm going to leave it there as decoration anyway, because they look like a little shrub. And if they do decide to grow, that would be good, because we get more trees. But I like this. I think the zebras would like it too. I do actually want to add in like a few rock formations as well, maybe around the pond. So I have collapsible carpenter's blocks and the carpenter's hammer, and I think I don't have any limestone on me. This is nice. That's the stuff that I'm going to be using in the aquarium. But if I like place some of these, oh, wouldn't that be perfect as like roots? I'm going to see if that works, like roots of the tree. That looks cool. I sort of want to change it up a bit. Can I do it at a different angle? No, I did it again, didn't I? Oops. How do I get you out? There you are. Nope. Come out. Like this. That should work. Oh wow, wow. I don't know what that is, but that is definitely a funny looking texture. But I'll keep it like that. I do want to add like some rock formations. I think maybe over here, just as a little bit more of decoration. So I'm just going to raise this up slightly, like so. And I think putting some limestone in there would look quite good. Maybe around this tree as well. And got to lower this. So a lot of left clicking. And I'm accidentally destroying the grass. I didn't mean to do that. But that's looking okay. Yeah, I think I might have to destroy this. And if I turn that into limestone, I think that would look really good. That would be a really cool shape. So just lower that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. And I'm thinking of doing some over there. I was going to add in a little waterfall. It's coming out of that little... what do you call it? That little like pit, but I think the zebra's going to swim up it, so probably not the best idea, but that's okay. And I have noticed that these zebras, they sort of seem to huddle around in bunches. I don't know whether that's part of the MoCreatures AI that they have, but it's very realistic. I like it. So yes, is this it? I'm just going to add like some random rock formations, maybe here. So I've got to raise some of this up. And it looks okay. I do like all these different carpenter's blocks, especially those collapsible ones. And maybe one like that. Yeah, this is maybe a bit too high. But that does look cool. That does look cool. Okay, so I think I'm just going to head home, grab a couple blocks of limestone to put in those carpenter's blocks. And then I think that we might be finished, so let's do that very, very quickly. I need to eat something. Some of this lamb wing sauce will do. And I just hope that I actually have some limestone. But I don't need too much of it, so that would be good. Just choo-choo. The sky is so dark when it's raining. Oh my gosh, it is such a trek, isn't it? Please say that we have some though. We do. So Let's quickly head back. Thank goodness that I did eat that food, because that would have taken a lot longer to get back here. And I would have used the, no actually I was going to say we would have used the teleporter, but we don't have a teleporter at that part of the zoo. And plus it's too close to my house, so I think it would crash us. Crash me. But yeah, so. Oh my gosh, hurry up. Yeah, see, they all huddle together. Oh my gosh, the skeletons there. That'll be a job for tomorrow to, oh my gosh, there's 4 of them. What? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No, please can you not? Can you not? And it's raining, so they don't get set on fire on this side. Please don't shoot any of my zebras either. That's not very friendly of you. Is that more? I'm sure there were 4. I only thought I could 3. Oh my gosh, look. We are littered with arrows. Am I a hedgehog? Yes, I'm a hedgehog. But I'm going to put these down. And it's looking good. So, yeah, well, that's okay. That can stay there. Where's the other lot? Here as well. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So I think I might do a bit more of this around the back there. I think it would look better with something like that. But I'm actually going to end the episode here. And this thunderstorm is getting worse. So, as always, the code is on the screen. Oh my gosh, it stopped. Look at that. That is perfect. So tomorrow I think we're going to be working on a new exhibit. I think maybe finding a home for the lions, because we've had them since the beginning. I see another skeleton. What is he doing? What is he doing over there? Please don't shoot my zebras. Please don't shoot me. I'm not going to be able to get to you. And I'm going to die. This is not how I wanted to end the video. Just please stop. There we are. So, yes. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye. There is a baby zombie that just jumped down just as I was ending that video. And I ended it just at the right time. But look at it. What is he doing? What is he doing up there? Oh my gosh.